said, she winked at me like we'd been friends for 100 years. But only behind your back? If you know what's good for you? So that's how I met Aubrey McGinty, maybe the best police reporter the Herald-Union ever had, maybe even better than my dear Dale Marabout. You can call up the wing murder stories on your computer, I said. Just type his name in the search box. She puckered her lips. Apparently she found it funny that an old bag of prunes like me would be telling someone her age how to conduct a computer search. The computer chip has turned the world upside down, I'll tell you. Today the young teach the old. Can't figure out all those teeny-weeny buttons on your TV remote? Ask a 3-year-old. Can you imagine 500 years ago some prepubescent apprentice showing Michelangelo how to hold his chisels? I've already got all the online files, Aubrey said. I'm interested in the older stuff. I tried to preserve my perfected sour countenance, but I'm sure my delight was smoothing out my wrinkles. The sweet girl actually wanted something from the filing cabinets. She actually wanted something printed on real paper. I wiggled my finger for her to follow. Let me explain a few things for those of you who don't know diddly about the newspaper business. Newspapers report what's new, what's happening right now. History on the hoof, as they say. But news is meaningless unless it's put into some sort of perspective. Let's say you read that the sewer pipes under Cleveland Avenue are exploding, and you think, boy, that's too bad. Then you read that those sewer pipes are only 4 years old, and you think, how can this be? Then you read that the contractor who installed those sewer pipes is the mayor's cousin, who, after serving 18 months in a state correctional facility for stealing cars, went on to operate a shady television repair business, and despite having not 1 day's experience laying sewer pipe, got the Cleveland Avenue contract because he submitted the lowest bid, and that the pipe he installed was made of low-grade iron, illegally imported from the former Soviet Republic of Belarus. And you begin to get some perspective. And how did the newspaper discover all this interesting stuff? Every paper, from the smallest weekly to the New York Times, has a library. In the newspaper business, we call these libraries the morgue, and it's a fitting name. Just like they tag and store bodies in the city morgue, stories are tagged and stored in the newspaper's morgue. But unlike the city morgue, the stuff we tag and store is never buried and never forgotten. It's always there, waiting to be resurrected by some ambitious reporter, waiting to give perspective to some current story, waiting to send mayors and their shady relatives to prison. So, every newspaper has a morgue, and every morgue has a crusty old pain-in-the-ass librarian like me, Dolly Madison Sprowls, whom, as you've already learned, the reporters call Morgue Mama. But only behind my back. The Herald-Union's computer system was installed in June 1985. So everything written before then was saved the old-fashioned way, clipped and crammed into a manila envelope, sardined into a file cabinet drawer. You'd think the younger reporters could access information from a file cabinet without too much trouble, wouldn't you? But file cabinets are as strange and mysterious to them as the computer system is to me. Oh, they can pull a drawer open, I'm not saying that, but they seem totally incapable of knowing where to begin. Good gravy, I hiss at them. Don't you know the alphabet? I took Aubrey to the W cabinets first. We had 3 thick envelopes tagged Wing, the Reverend Buddy. Then I took her to the C cabinets and dug out 4 envelopes tagged Churches, History. There's plenty of stuff on Buddy Wing's ministry in here, I said, going back to the 50s when he first